Howdy everyone, and welcome back to the Luna Geeks Out channel. Today is exciting. We are checking out Talk That Talk by Twice, which I've been waiting to get to for a decent amount of time now. And this is going to be so much fun. I mean, Twice, this is my first time checking them out on this channel. I've done two Twice unboxings, I think. I know I did one for Between 1 and 2, which this comes off of, and I'm pretty sure I unboxed Formula of Love as well. I'm struggling to remember with that, but I think I did. But I don't have too much to say going into this one. I'm very excited to check it out, so without further ado, let's hop into it. Alright, start off some electronics. Remind me of something. Good sound. Oh, good. Good synth there. Great vocals. Super catchy tune. Yeah, more electronic focus in this one than some of the past, but that's actually really good variety, you know. You're building up to something nice. Satisfying payoff with that. I was expecting a little more, you know, but that's actually really satisfying payoff for that build-up. Bringing in some bass, very nice. What song does that remind me of? Oh, there's some song, a very similar tune there. I think one of the ones on Formula of Love. What does that make me think of? I have no idea. But that was a cool set right there. Yeah, very cool set right there. It's really, really fun song. I always get that from it, but this one, oh, super fun. Oh, nice little vocal line right there. And that build up again. Yeah, such a satisfying payoff with that. Much like this is one of the songs, it'll get you moving, you know? Incarnation. Oh, good. Great vocals right here. I wonder what that QR code takes to. I don't know how to scan a QR code, so I'm almost out of memory on here. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna finish up the immediate thoughts on this, and then I'll stop recording to delete a few files and then get back to this. So yeah, immediate thoughts. Fun song, very fun song. I'll have to listen to it some more times to see how it holds up against the rest of their stuff, but I'm very tempted to say that this is the best thing I've heard from them so far. Again, we'll need more listens, but very fun song. I mean, also I was moving along to it and everything. Great stuff in here, but I do need to take care of the fact that I have 3 minutes of a recording time left, so I'm going to quickly pause this so I can fix that. There we go, back up to like an hour 54 minutes of recording time, I think it said. So, crisis averted, or whatnot. So, yeah, lyrical analysis. There's not a lot to dive into with the meaning of this. It's a fairly straightforward song, but there's a lot of lines I want to dive into. So, basically, what this song is sort of, you know, having this either romantic partner or romantic interest, and wanting them to sort of come out and say whatever it is that they have to say. And this line right at the end of verse 1, really sums up the entire idea, get straight to the point, stop beating around the bush, and then right after that, I mean L word. L word, of course, being love. Essentially, they want whoever this person the song is being sung to tell them that they love them. So a fairly straightforward idea within the song, but a lot of different stuff within that I really like. It's a more interesting love song than a lot of the ones I've heard as of late. So, I mean, right off the bat, that just excites me a little more. There's a little more with this one than some of the ones I've been hearing lately, so that's quite nice. But there's so many lines that are just really good. This one right now. Oh, that's horrible phrasing there, because the line starts with right now, so bad transition there. But to actually read the line off, right now I need some hints to solve the crosswords about you. And two things with that. One, it actually explains what was up with the crossword puzzle in the copy between 1 and 2 I have. I was very confused as to why that was included, and now I have my answer. But beyond that, it's this idea of, perhaps this person that the song is about is a bit of a puzzle, a bit of a mystery. They're not entirely sure what's going on with them, and they're trying to solve that, much like you would with a crossword. You're trying to solve this puzzle. So good connection there with the lyrics, I suppose. And then this right here, not a particularly deep thing or anything like some of the other things, but just a line I quite like. Baby, you know the answer, yes or yes. Don't want to waste time with the push and pull. Those are, of course, yes or yes. And Push and Pull are both Twice songs. I haven't actually heard Yes or Yes yet. I've heard good stuff about it, but I haven't Push and Pull and love that one. So I'm sure there's probably other references to previous songs in here, and I thought that was neat to see. Nothing much to go into with it. I just thought it was cool to see the little reference to some previous songs. Quite a nice little thing there. Then in the chorus, this line, talk that talk, just one word, talk that talk, L-O-V-E, again goes back to that earlier idea that, what they're wanting to hear is that their partner loves them. They're wanting them to actually go and say that, instead of perhaps hinting at it, instead of insinuating it. And then this final line in the bridge is the final one I wanted to point out. I'll make it simple and just tell you I love you. That's sort of, their partner isn't saying this, so they're going to go ahead and sort of finalize that idea with them to hopefully make their partner go back and say it, to make things a bit more official perhaps, and just another thing that really reiterates that idea in the song of wanting their partner, wanting their romantic interest to actually say this to them. So, like I said, perhaps meaning-wise, it's not a particularly deep one, but there's a lot of good stuff to dive into in here. Like, I was surprised reading through this, actually, how strong the lyrics were, especially this second read-through just a moment ago before filming, where I really noticed some stuff. There's a lot of good lines in here, and these are just the ones I really wanted to point out for the idea, but would highly recommend just giving the lyrics a look, because there is a lot of good stuff in here, and surprisingly good lyricism for this kind of song. Unfortunately, I've not noticed particularly strong lyricism in love songs, and I admit I'm heavily biased because the stuff I really like is, say, historical lyrics, or things in that line, more storytelling kind of stuff. So something like this is, it's not lyrics I tend to think as highly of, just because I'm a bit biased towards other stuff. So it was very pleasant to actually encounter some really strong lyrics with this idea. But I don't really have much more to say in regards to the lyrics, so let's move on to the music review. Starting off with the vocals, as always, I cannot get into the individual members because I still don't know them, but I thought the vocals were fantastic. There's that one section that reminded me of some other song, and I want to say it's a Twice song, but I'm not confident on that. Whatever that was, I thought that was nice. It'll call back to some song out there that I enjoy. The chorus itself was just a catchy little chorus, nothing too crazy, but I thought it was nice. There was the bridge, I think it was, where we had just a little hint of some rap in it. I thought that was quite nice. And then that final section, the vocals really shone forth in that, and that was fantastic. But the vocals throughout this were solid, probably about the same level as the other stuff I've heard from Twice. Nothing was like, oh, that's crazy, but the whole time it was just fantastic. Fantastic vocals. A bit later in the song, we had some bass and some drums kick in. And when I say drums, we did have at least some like electronic drum beats. I'm talking more to, I don't know if they were electronics as well, or if they were actually played, but some more natural sounding drums. Hearing both of those come in, I was earlier today talking to my family about how much I love the bass and drums on Formula of Love. That's really some of the strongest musical quality I've heard in K-pop. So it was very nice to have, a hint of that in this track as well. That made me very happy, especially since those are really my two favorite instruments. Call me a bit simple with that, perhaps, but I love some good bass and I love some good drums. So it's very nice to hear those. But then the rest of the stuff, the electronics were quite nice. Good, just sort of standard poppy feel, not going too heavy into like, specific electronic genre or whatever. Just kind of the stuff I would expect from some electronics in pop music, but very high quality with it. I thought the electronic drums in this were solid. I've heard some songs go a little crazier, with a little more impressive with them, but I thought these were just great backing to the track. The broader synths and everything were quite nice, and the build-up and then the drop that I mentioned with, I think it's the chorus, was really nice. Probably my favorite part in this song musically. I know I said this in the reaction. It could have been perhaps a bit more powerful of a drop, a bit more impactful of a drop, But what we got was really good. That was just a satisfying drop, and it was... I was experiencing the same thing the other day. I was reviewing Joy Time by Marshmello for the album exchange in the Slipknot Discord server. And I was like, this isn't doing too much for me. This is just satisfying music. Like, it was music I was able to get into. It wasn't my kind of thing, but I was like, this is just some high quality stuff. And it's very satisfyingly written. Like, it feels fulfilling how the stuff comes together. And this was the same thing. They could have done a bit more with it, sure. But what we got was just like... It left me like, that was perfect right there. And I'd have loved to hear a bit more, but they didn't need to do any more. And that drop, best part of the song for me. Great sound with that. Fantastic track. And again, I said this right afterwards, but I'm going to have to listen to this some more to really see how it lines up with the other stuff I've heard from them. But I would not be surprised at all if this ends up becoming perhaps my favorite Twice track, until I listen to the rest of Between 1 and 2. For sure, but this, just great sound to it, really just fun vibes. I mean, much like the last one, I think I said this already, so it's a track that gets you moving, and not a lot of the stuff I react to does that. There's things, headbang to it or whatever. I'm often doing this, just moving along to the beat, but this one was like, I was actually moving around a little more, and that was really satisfying, to actually be able to get into the music a little bit. So, yeah, not exactly what I was expecting, that branch out from the style I've heard from them in the past, but very happy with it. It's great to have some more variety with their sound. I don't know, I haven't heard anything aside from this track and Formula of Love, so I don't know what the rest of their discography is like, how varied it is, but it is great to, for my own experience, have a bit more variety with it. But yeah, just fantastic track. Probably one of the best K-pop tracks I've checked out on this channel so far, actually. And I know that's kind of high praise, but I will risk saying that. Perhaps, I can't remember what all ones I've checked out, so maybe I'm very wrong on that. But in recent memory, certainly this is... Well, present might be better, but this is one of the best ones I've checked out, in recent memory at least. So, yes, very good song. But I don't have much more to say on the song itself, so y'all know the drill. It is time to select what we will be reacting to next time. So we are up to 27, because there's a couple things that released recently that I definitely got to check out. New Unlucky Morpheus track, the new Love Bites thing, got a couple other things, just a lot of great stuff came out recently that, definitely got to check out. So, we're counting back up again, but we're slowly chipping away at it. So let's give it a spin and see what we get. As always, lots of stuff I'm hoping for with this. Let's see what it is. I was talking about this last night to my friend who made this song. I was like, it's gonna be happening soon. I'm literally gonna just send a screenshot of this on Discord right now. This is, I'm very excited about this. This is a friend of mine, Canon Fever Enjoyers on Instagram. Canon Fever, great black and death metal band, one of my favorites. He's got a band he started called Sussy Tyrant, which is... You know what, I'm just going to go on the Instagram and read off what it says. I'm also just going to go ahead and stop recording because I'm not going back to the picker wheel. But let's see what this is. And this is a long rant for this one, but this one needs a long rant. Yeah, sussytyrant.bm if you want to check out their Instagram account. They are described as true sus ukulele black metal. So it's Amogus themed black metal. I'm going to be checking out their track Fall of Society, Susiety, of course. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not expecting to enjoy this one, because just knowing my tastes with metal and my taste with black metal, I really doubt this is gonna be my thing. But I am very much looking forward to checking this out. This is just, it's gonna be goofy and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So, yeah, this is, I cannot wait to check this one out. But that is going to do it. So, thank you all for watching. Be sure to like if you liked, subscribe if you want to see more, and comment down below with your own thoughts of the track, any feedback or criticism, or anything you want me to react to. In the description, link to the music video so you can go check it out, support the artist. Link to my Discord server, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify playlist of all the songs I've reacted to, at least one is up on Spotify, and my Linktree, which has all my other stuff in it, in case any of that interests y'all. Anyways, like I said, that's going to do it, and until next time, I'll be seeing ya.